Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to another Sunday episode of Let's Play Might and Magic 9. It's a nice relaxed Sunday and hopefully we're gonna have a nice relaxed episode. Last episode we took care of the quests in the Lindisfarne area except for the dragon, which we're saving for later. This episode I mentioned that I would try to do something a little bit different. We're gonna do a bit of grinding. We're gonna try and get the some of the map areas to reset. And I've been thinking, what's the best way to do this? And first of all, I've got to be honest with you. I said I would try to do some testing in between episodes. I didn't get a chance to do said testing, but it's not that big of a deal because the testing that I would have done would have taken just a few minutes. It's not that I didn't have time, it's just that I was mainly just not in the mood, you know. When you're when you constantly have other things to do, sometimes even if you do have free time, you're mentally only in the zone to do a few things. So that's why I did not get the testing done. But maybe that's for the best because now I get to show you what I would have done, which is how to get a whole bunch of in-game time to advance very quickly. Now, we need this because it's at the doorstep to the liches. We need this because it's Yorwick. We need this because it's Lindisfarne. We don't need this. I think this is the Green Man area, which is just part of the Frostguard map. I think I only had it there just to help me save a bit of time for that one quest. But now that... what am I doing? I'm going to the wrong place. I guess we could do it from Frostguard as well. You know what? Let's just do it from Frostguard. Because I was gonna go to Thronheim and then make the overland transition from there, but honestly, I think this might even be a little bit quicker. So what we'll do is we'll go all the way to the edge of the map where it prompts you about whether you want to make the transition, and then we'll do it. And it will cause in-game time to advance. So right now it's Friday, October the 20th. And ooh, we got some enemies. You know what? These wolves are decently high level enemies that they'll noticeably cause your experience bar to jump a little when you whoa, easy, when you kill them. And you know, let's just get my fleet foot action back on. And ooh, what I was gonna do is I'm gonna set a beacon here. Where's my... there we go. I'm gonna set this in place of this. And then what we do is we make the... excuse me? I think the beacon is a little bit too close to the transition area. I'll move it a little bit back. So let's set it like this. Just in case you want to do this again. Now this was going to cause 5 in-game days to elapse in one go. And then I just back up, reverse, do that again. And remember it was October the 20th, now it's November the 2nd. You might be wondering, hey, doesn't October have more days than that? It's just the way Might and Magic games have worked. All of the months have 28 days, exactly 4 weeks, kind of like Stardew Valley logic. It just makes the in-game calendar a lot easier to follow. And especially some of the games have calendar-based quests, like things that happen at certain times of the year. It makes it a lot more regularized. So anyway, this is just a bit of Might and Magic trivia. So now that we've done that, that's 10 days have gone by, and all of our beacons are still intact. I think maybe they didn't... either our beacons have some crazy long duration, or one of the things that they weren't able to finish implementing was that beacons will eventually expire. But you know what? I'm okay with that. Lloyd's beacons expiring was one of the annoying things in previous games. I was like, it doesn't really add anything to the game for your beacon to expire like this. Because all you do is you then spend a couple minutes going to all of those places and setting the beacons again. It's not a difficult thing, it's just a chore. And whether intentional or not, you don't have that chore in this game, so you know what? It's better. So with that done, that's 10 in-game days have gone by. You know what? Let's do another 10. And then we'll see. So that's 20 days that have gone by. Now what do we do? Let's actually go to the Lich Lab. And if it has reset, that's great. Well, we know that this map is reset, so that's a good sign. Yeah, so let's beacon on over to Yorwick. Oh, what have I done? I fucked up. I done fucked up. I think I set a beacon instead of recalling it. Alright, let's do this properly, shall we? So we do a bit of this action. Now, do this properly, recall, and if we get into combat right away, because there are enemies nearby, we'll know that this scheme is working. And again, I'm thinking this, well, these enemies haven't reset. These enemies haven't. But what about inside the Lich Lab? Does this area reset? Yo, we did it. You see all those yellow dots? We frickin'... Yes, I was gonna... For a second there, I was like, oh no, it's those bats again. But nope. It's the regular enemies. We frickin' did it. So, eventually I'll start doing this off-screen. But for this episode, I want to show you just how strong our party is. Because the first time we came here in the Lich Lab, our party was a lot weaker. In fact, we came here to get our, you know, magic user party member promoted to the Lich. And, obviously with the Lich promotion, we've gained a lot of power. There are a lot of spells we can cast. Unfortunately, these skeletons are annoying as usual because, they keep coming back. They give you a decent amount of experience, even with all of this, you know, waiting around. Now, the Lich Lab, pretty large area, but pretty straightforward map layout. The main enemies are in various rooms, and then there's that big central area in the middle. Some of these liches, I think, also resurrect, right? Or am I? Yep, there we go. Oh, excuse me. I'm about to sneeze. Or am I? Oh no, it's one of those... It's one of those... I don't know if I'm about to sneeze or not moments. Ugh. Okay. One downside to this area is there's a lot of these enemies that are gonna keep making us wait. Oh god. I think it's either dusty in my room or there's some allergy situation going on. Alright. Alright, listen. If I sneeze, I sneeze. You've been warned. I'll try to shield the mic from it. I probably won't be able to mute the mic in time just because I've got my hands literally full. Both my hands. With a keyboard and a mouse. Ooh, I think these scrolls sell for a good amount of money. I think this spell sells for a good amount of... an okay amount of money. Oh no, I was thinking of a Soul Drinker. That's only 500. Well, you know what? It's fine. Alright. So the main thing, obviously, I want out of this is I want my priest to gain a few levels. And we're not gonna gain levels by staying in these back rooms, killing these weak enemies. We need to get to the big central area where you had all these beholders. This area. Oh, and the red bags of loot. Am I gonna do save scumming? Ooh, that's a good looking dagger. Am I gonna do save scumming? I'm gonna say not yet. What would I even be save scumming for is the other thing. Like high quality items just as like trophy items. I mean, that's fine. But you know, it's not a huge priority. For now, we just want experience, which means we want to get through this area quickly. Man, remember when these beholders were strong? I mean, I barely remember. Remember when these dagrels used to break our stuff? I think whether enemies break your stuff in this game is largely dependent on how much stronger they are. Ooh, 30 luck? Of the elf? Is anybody not wearing an amulet? Sadly... Yeah, you already have that. Actually, hang on a second. This one's worth more. So should we just sell it? If it does the same thing and it's worth more, I say we sell it. Dark magic, I don't think it stacks. Oh god. Yeah, I've definitely got some allergy situation going on. Wand of Chain Lightning. Yeah, you know what? We'll listen. We will get through this. We will persevere. Maybe I'll sneeze. Maybe I won't. 8,000. Nice. Oh god, excuse me. That is a weird enchantment to have on a weapon, but okay. Alright, getting some good stuff. Okay. I should take like an antihistamine or something. I think I'm out though. I'm gonna have to get some from the pharmacy. Okay, you know what? I think I'm just gonna start ignoring these skeletons. And if I ever have to backtrack through an area, then I'll kill them. Because otherwise it's just gonna be a waste of time. A waste of everybody's time. We mainly want to kill guys like this. Even dagrels give us a nice amount of... Like, the experience bar noticeably goes up slightly. Let's check something. Already the Lich can gain multiple levels. It's disgusting. Absolutely vile the amount of XP this guy is gaining. Sickening, really. I love it. Alright. Alright. Scrolls are potentially good money. Oh god. Sorry for all the sniffling. It's just, it's just that kind of a day. Yeah, maybe my apartment is dusty. That might be it. I also just did cardio, and for some reason, whenever I do cardio, it really, like, feels like it opens up my sinuses. Which might not be a bad thing, or what is this guy? What is this guy doing? running around. But yeah, I'm just gonna be sniffling the entire time, so apologies in advance, and our priest can level up. One of our goals accomplished, but of course, if we can gain another level out of this, that's probably asking too much. It's probably asking way too much. Now we're going around the exterior, because we know there are some good enemies. I wish these skeletons... This is gonna sound crazy. I wish these skeletons had a longer aggro range. That you kill them, and then they come after you from a longer distance. That way I can kill them and move on, and then when they resurrect, they can just, you know, find me themselves, yeah? I don't have to, you know, babysit them the whole time. Oh, maybe they do. Were these skeletons ones that I already killed? If they are, then I should thank... Well, they did come through this door, it seems. So maybe. Maybe. Alright. So I'm not gonna try and full clear this map. Mainly, I'm just gonna do the areas where I know we're gonna have strong enemies, and do those. Alright, so let's get another Wizard Eye cast. Sniffling away. And I remember there was one room that had like 1 billion strong enemies in it, which gave me a lot of trouble. Was it this room? Well, oh, you've got... Hey, our first Lich. These guys are good XP. And he's gonna come back. So let's give him some time. And promptly murder him. Which one of those... What? Do we have, like, turn undead on one of our weapons or something? Because this is some goofy shit that's going on. And I was gonna ask, which one of those enemies dropped the red sack of loot? Because that's probably useful to know. Anyway, let's just grab all this stuff. So this was one of the rooms with some nice, strong enemies in it. So... Already 4 levels for the Lich. Absolutely despicable. So I think we're coming up to the area where that one room is that had a bunch of beholders. What about the priest? I mean, you'll be able to gain a 2nd level, so that's not a problem. So he is coming after us. So that's nice. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Bless again. Power Lich. And while we wait for these guys to come back, let's go to the neighboring room. And there's nobody there. Okay. Well, let's take out these dudes. I should use spells more often, because I'm pretty sure for my Lich, the chain lightning is going to do a lot more damage than... This was the room, wasn't it? Yes. A Beholder, 2 Beholders, Power Lich, regular, or sorry, Lich King, regular Power Liches, a bag just floating in the air. Excuse me? Somebody trying to... Oh, look at them. Synchronized resurrections. Oh, are these are the glitched enemies. So you know what? Let's not mess with them. Let's not even try and interact with their bodies. But they did that the first time as well, and it freaked me out. Boots could be good. Fuck that. I don't care about runestones. Spellbooks, everything we could gain from spellbooks we already have. And is there another enemy in this room? Just hiding behind the stairs. What a coward. Some more dagrels. And I think that's... Oh, one of our guys is... Can we do shared life to bring him back? What? Regenerate... Pure... Here we go. There we go. We'll bring him back that way. He can soak up some more damage. You might be thinking, isn't it kind of redundant to give him your own health just so he can then be your meat shield? Isn't that like a wash? But I'm pretty sure shared life gives you extra health. As a... Right? Oh no, maybe it doesn't. In previous Might and Magic games, it did give you extra health. Based on how high your skill was. So it was a good way to quickly balance out the health of your party members and also get a bit of extra health. Okay. So far, so good. We're gonna get a good amount of loot from this. Oh, nice. Good amount of loot from this as well. And again, if I was picking up every single item, we'd be making a lot more money in this game. But fuck that. White potions are useless. But what? Who's hitting me? I was gonna say I could be picking up every single item and making maybe, I don't know, tens of thousands more, but I'm not that desperate. And I've given up on the whole, you know, let's have 1,000,000 gold thing. It's not a... I mean, the easiest way to get 1,000,000 gold is to just stop leveling up for a few episodes. But just the abstract, meaningless milestone of having 1,000,000 gold versus the actual, tangible awesomeness that comes from being over-leveled. I think I know what I prefer. So we don't have any quests to do in this area, so there's no reason to, Hey friend, are you lost? Okay. So there's no quests to do, that's why we can just walk around willy-nilly, just, you know, kill people. And, you know, it's all good. Wasn't there a lich? Hey, there we go. Yeah, sure, we'll kill these guys. Okay, pick pick up the Lich's bag of loot. Okay, I think the allergy situation, whatever it was, has subsided, so that's good. Why am I? Is there a way to get through here and to the rest of the map? There is. Yeah, we've already been here. Gonna leave that loot. I know it's probably causing some of you a great deal of distress to see me leaving loot on the ground. But you know, just deal with it. I started doing this in Might and Magic. Well, in all of the Might and Magic games that I've played, which is that eventually, when I have enough gold in the game, I'm like, I'm not gonna be picking up every single piece of trash item that I find. I'm gonna be a little bit more selective. But before we go down, isn't there a way to go up? Right? There's a way to go up? There's like a couple things on an upper level, or am I misremembering? So I think this goes up. I want to say. Could be wrong. We'll find out, you know, shortly. And you know, the main bulk of remaining enemies are down there. We will kill them. Don't you worry. I think that. No. This goes down to some other stuff. Let me just look this up. Because wasn't there an other upper level? Pretty sure there was. So let's go to your Wick Lich Lab. I think. Oh, sorry. I think we might have already done it, just by accident, or because it's saying that we. What? If I... It says that these are the stairs to the upper level. Am I? Oh, we gotta go around, and then there's there's another staircase. We just completely went around the staircase. That's what happened. The main staircase. We just walked all the way around it. There's a thing on the ground, whatever, and there's gonna be some rooms with some enemies. I said some enemies. Not the kind of enemies I was hoping for, but whatever. Let's do another bless. Let's actually do bless. And let's see how long faith lasts for. Faith lasts for 20 minutes. That's a bonus 30 bonus 30 to our damage. There we go, regular liches. These are the first regular liches we found. All of the rest have been power liches. Oh, that is obscene damage that we're doing. Unfortunately, faith only lasts a very short amount of time. That's a bad scroll. And bam. Grab this. And I think we're done with the up. Well, maybe not. I was gonna say I think we're done with the upper area, but I think after this room we'll be done with the upper area. Grab your bag of loot while we wait for these guys to reset, and note that, oh, 8 levels for the Lich. That is obscene. That should be illegal. The amount of levels this guy is gaining. Alright. Who's trying to come at me? Somebody was trying to come at me, but I didn't see who they were. How many levels can you gain? You can gain 2 levels, and you're not far from gaining a 3rd. Who's attacking me? Dude, come... What? Dude, guys, you gotta... Okay, there we go. Now, I think we've gone all the way around. Killed everybody in the upstairs, or have we? Now I think we've killed everybody in the upstairs. Wait for this guy to come back, just because I think it's a decent experience. Any. You know what? Whatever. I'm done. If he's not coming back. I guess he's not coming back? Excuse me, what? Somebody's trying to do something, whatever. Listen, I don't have time for this. We just need to kill some dudes. Where am I going? This is the correct way. This is the correct way. Okay, so we need to go this way. What? I think I'm going the wrong way. Listen, let's just do Fleetfoot so that we can get around a little bit quicker. Hopefully hopefully the bats flying around don't dispel it. So I think now we need to go to the left. Immediately we have another... Ooh, that's a good looking plate armor. It's a good looking black potion as well.
I want this.
10 grand. Excellent. Recovery value by 10. Is that... you know what? I'm gonna take a look at this. I'm gonna take a look at this. Is this... off agility? Is this a top... No, it's not. Because the top tier reduces recovery value by 15. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just gonna have to be... That's useless. It's gonna have to be sold.
We should leave it. We should leave it. We should leave it. I cannot learn that. We don't need this.
Who's carrying the black potions? Because eventually we gotta start giving black potions to our people. You are. We'll, why am I doing this right now? Divine intervention, gonna be nice to sell. You know what? I'll do the rest of the items later. So where did I say I was gonna go? need to get to the left. Get to the left. We need to get out of this inner area and go into this outer ring. From this outer ring, you know what? Let me just quickly rest and cast my spells again. And bless. Murder the people in the bottom area. Fucking bats. We need to get to this zone, right? I think. The bats are gonna probably... Yeah, fucking bats, man. Wait, is... Maybe I'm wrong about where I need to go. These bats are fucking... the worst, dude. Oh no, there's enemies here. And there's the black chest. When I have groups of enemies, I should be using chain lightning from the Lich. They'll start resurrecting soon. There we go. Even as a single target spell, chain lightning is pretty ridiculous. Just because of how many skill points this absolute maniac has accumulated. Alright. Albert, potentially good. Leave the garbage. Okay. Alright, we've got to be a little bit quick now, because we spent a lot of time. There. Oop. Not. Never mind. Jump scare, but not the enemies we're looking for. I'm going the wrong way. We need to go a little bit further south. I was already here. Why didn't I just clear the area properly? There we go. This is the zone that I've been looking for. Lich King already running out to welcome us. Another Lich King over there. I can hear Beholders doing all kinds of stuff. Listen, even with the strength of our party, it's possible that we can get overwhelmed. So I shouldn't be so overconfident. Why are you... Hang on. Has he cursed us or something? Stunned. Like, what? They're casting stuff on us from underneath, which is very annoying. And I think our bless has probably expired or something. God dang it, man. There's some tomfoolery going on. Hang on a second. Is he paralyzed? Like what? No, he's fuck. Hang on. They're doing some nonsense. They're casting some spells that are hitting us because they're underneath us. Who's you've been doing this? You're the culprit, or maybe, or was it you? Get wrecked. Give me your plate armor. Did he resurrect that guy? Man, that if he did, that's really annoying. Whatever. I'll take the spell book. And this guy's being a nuisance as well. Our people are... Our hirelings are being taken out. But that's... Okay, we can rest soon. Whatever, I'll take that. What are you doing? Okay. With that, we're done with this area. There might be a couple enemies left. I can see a few dots on the map. But mainly... we're ready to leave. And probably the connecting tunnels have also reset. But I think we've gained enough experience. We can take you all the way to 55. That's good. We can take you all the way to 99. Okay. Okay, that's lovely. What we're gonna do is, are we gonna gain the experience right now? Not quite, because I think we're gonna get a couple of these quests done. Listen, let's get the Ivan the Smart quest done, and let's get the Get Nikolai a Job quest done. So he wants to join the circus, and we need to go to the gathering at Gooberland. So let's start off by going to Gooberland. Actually, no. I was gonna say we should do some training, but I don't think we have any skills left to gain at Gooberland because all of the trainers there are only master level. The Grandmaster ones are in Lindisfarne, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Alright, so we're making good time, because these are the only two quests we're gonna do in this episode, and rather than just have like a 5-minute episode where that's the only thing we've done, let's also get some farming done. So we gotta go to the gathering. What is... Get Nikolai a Job. Is the gathering the same as the circus? It might not be. What is the gathering, you ask? You'll find out, and you'll wonder why I'm potentially confusing it with a circus. And you'll see in just a moment. You see a bunch of circus-esque tents. There's this. Hey, I'd like to ask you some questions. What do you know about the gathering? Any news? Maybe some other time. I don't even know what he said. Yeah, you some questions. Do you have any news? You want to design for a board game? Sure, go ahead. Okay, you get... Is that so? Oh god, he's, we're surrounded by board game nerds. Oh no. Oh no.
Come, play a game.
Let's see. Is this the guy who helps out Nikolai? Ah, yes. Looking for someone for new trapeze act. We have just the person. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to go back to Nikolai. All right, we'll do that. We don't have time for games today. Maybe we'll play them soon. But for now, I just want to go in and out. So we need to find Markel the Great. I should also save the game before something bad happens. And Markel the Great is... Where is he? It's not you, it's... Is it you? Huckster. Yeah, no thanks. Is it you? Were you literally the same person? Maybe, probably. Is it you? Hang, where is this guy? It's not you.
Come, play a game.
What the fuck is Markel? Am I? What?
I am the smartest man.
Oh, so Markel the Great is the name of the Jarl. We're looking for Ivan the Smart. It's so confusing when you got a bunch of people whose names are blank the blank. Like fucking Bob the Builder, whatever. Well, we found this guy. Let's have a contest, a challenge of wits. He's gonna ask us some questions to the death. Sure. Sturmford and Drangheim, I know this. Who caused the Great Cataclysm? It's probably Verhoeven, but let's hold off and confirm that. Stone, Battle of Wits. Okay, so Verhoeven. Hallenhalt? Hubris. Making magic items. I'm literally just looking all of these up. I'm not even reading the questions. This dude was murdered by his personnel guards. And finally, he's the smartest man ever. I think you have to say Ivan the Smart. Otherwise, you start the whole game again. And he concedes defeat. And as remember, it was a battle to the death, but as a token of good faith, we graciously decide to let him live. Let's go to Drangheim. Let's talk to Nikolai. Bring him over to the circus. Where was he again? Somewhere. Just standing outside like a sad homeless person. We found you a job at the Gatherling in Gooberland. Thanks for your time. And I think we have to go back there. Maybe I should have said a Lloyd's beacon, but I don't want to get rid of any of the beacons that I currently have because they will be useful going forward, whereas this beacon, had I set it, would only have made this one quest go by slightly quicker. So, you know, that's I think worthwhile trade-off that we'll just walk back there. You know what, let's hand in the quest to Markel to minimize the amount of further walking we'll have to do. We beaten Ivan. Will you join us? We'll be in touch. Goodbye. And let's go back to the gathering. I think return. We gotta return to finalize this, and then we will wrap things up and call it an episode. And we'll do some training, and then we'll wrap things up and call it an episode. We don't have our Featherfall. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll hand in that, and we'll see if maybe we've gained some extra levels out of that. Would be lovely to be able to take our priest to Grandmaster Meditation.
Come, play a game.
Did Nikolai take the job? He's gonna work out fine. You got a reward. And yep. Quest completed. Okay, so now we've got these quests left. Maybe there's a couple quests that I'm missing. But the main thing is I saved the Frost Giant quest for next week, because that's gonna be a good one. I think now all we have to do is we've got to go to Frostguard and got to do some training. I could clear out the connecting tunnels, which I'm sure have also reset. But I don't really think it's necessary to do that right now. Alright, so let's gain some levels. 3 levels, okay. 4 levels for you. 4 levels for you. 1, 2, 3. Oh god, look at all our money going. Oh, it hurts. At least it caps out at 100. Okay. Okay, that's a small amount of mercy. Okay. Is there a trainer where you can gain more experience than that? Maybe? So I think we can go all the way to Grandmaster Meditation. This is the final level. And now we just need to start raising light and spirit magic. And again, like the Lich, we'll be doing them one by one. Unlike the Lich, it's going to be a much slower process. Oof. Ugh, look at all these skill points. Absolutely wretched. Look at this. And you are also doing pretty well for yourself. We're just gonna stick with Blade for you. The more points we put in Blade, I think the better. You need to get to Grandmaster Bodybuilding, that's right. So should we get this done? Let's get it done right now. Let's get Grandmaster Bodybuilding, Grandmaster Meditation. So Grandmaster Meditation, I think, is in... No. It's in Lindisfarne. But we've had issues in the past, to put it mildly, finding some of the trainers in Lindisfarne. And weren't there a couple of them that were just, like, standing around underwater? Is that going to be happening again? Well, there's only one way to find out. Are they underwater? Are there people underwater? No, not this time. Easy, easy. Oh god. Oh god, how are we... Good. Here we go. Now we never need to talk to this motherfucker ever again. Okay, good. Finally. And then we said we would go to Fjordgard. is where we have... Hang on. Where do we have Grandmaster Bodybuilding? 'Cause I need to make sure we go to the right place. So, where is it? What? Hang on a second. Where? Okay, teachers, here we go. Miscellaneous teachers for bodybuilding. The Grandmaster is in Yorwick. Alright, so I need to look at the That's true, the miscellaneous Grandmasters are all in Yorwick. Look at the Yorwick map. So... Bodybuilding Grandmaster is in a house to the south of Yorwick. Okay. And in Yorwick we can also sell our stuff. So I think that worked out pretty well. So this is Yorwick. So a house, one of the houses on the south. I think this one? There we go. And now everybody's got as much bodybuilding as they can handle. And how much health do you have now? 989. So you've gone ahead of the Lich as well. But the Lich is being sort of... Well, he could gain one more level. But he is being artificially held back because of our lack of a trainer. Alright, so...
We should leave it.
Bugs!
I cannot learn that. I can't learn.
Yeah, I think both of these guys kind of know
We don't.
all of the spells
Should leave it.
that they can...
We don't need. I want this.
Nice.
We don't need this. We don't need this. We should leave it. We don't need. We should leave it. We don't need. We don't need. We don't need this.
Let's see how much money we can recoup
We don't need.
from
We don't need.
selling this stuff.
We should leave it. We don't need this. We should leave it. We should leave
Because we spent a whole hell of a lot.
this. We should leave it. We should leave it. We should leave it.
Everybody else looks good. Everybody else looks fine. And let's sell the stuff. To you? What do you got for sale? No, it's what we've got for sale. That's what we're doing. I think we're gonna go up to maybe slightly above 500,000 again. But we're on a bit of a downward trajectory. Again, if I was picking up every single piece of loot, including from lower quality bags of loot, and if I was enchanting every single thing that doesn't have an enchantment on, I could get more money out of this. But I'm lazy. Alright. I should probably cut out all of this selling, but you know what? I find there's something really cathartic and satisfying about selling all the stuff. Especially at the end of an episode where you've had a fairly productive time. We didn't get that many quests done, but we got a lot of leveling done. And we got all of our skills finally max leveled out for everybody. Or gotten... It's weird because skills have levels, but they also have, you know, expert, master, grandmaster. Mastery, I should say. We got our skills all the way to the max level of mastery for everybody. All of the skills that we're giving them anyway. Like, we could give useless skills to people. I mean, arguably some of them are useless, like the magic skills we give to the paladin, but I did that for role-playing purposes. But we could give things that are truly useless, like an armor that they're never gonna wear. Like we could teach like not leather armor. I think armor is the same skill, but we could teach like spear to the paladin, who's never gonna use spears because both her hands are full. Or we could teach like blunt to the assassin when she only uses daggers. So that's kind of what I'm talking about. Okay, so we got back up to over half a mil. I think that's gonna be a good note to end this episode on. Again, let's reflect on what we accomplished. We helped Nikolai find a job. I don't know if that's in this list. No, I think these are mainly the main quest. So we helped Nikolai find a job, and Ivan the Smart. We beat Ivan the Smart at trivia, and it was truly epic. And of course, we also cleared out the Lich Lab again, and just like breezed through it. Those guys are. The first time we went to the Lich Lab, we're like, oh, this is the strongest challenge we faced yet. And now it's like, yeah, they're barely above trash mobs. Those, red beholders and those Lich Kings. Just another sign of just how broken our party is. But anyway, that's going to be all for this one. When we come back, we're going to be doing my favorite area, my favorite quest in the whole game, Yanmir the Frost Giant. I hope you're looking forward to that, because I sure am. But we're going to have to do that next Sunday. So for now, that's going to be all for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I hope you will join me next Sunday. And until then, take care.